Hey, what's happening, nation? It's Joku. Man, I love the offseason. I'm not going to lie to you. I try not to jump into too many of the rumors or anything, but I'd love to draw out the different scenarios and just kind of see what it would look like if we did go out there and pick up some players. I'm so jacked about this defense that I put together on this board. I really think it's possible that we could pull something like this off. I think it would be super cool to see, man. I really think it would push our defense completely over the top. I want to get your guys' thoughts on it, so please hit me up in the comments section, either during the video or afterwards, just so I can see if we're on the same page with this. But I'm telling you right now, man, if you bring in Richard Sherman, Marcus May, Leonard Williams, it's going to cost you $26.5 million, which sucks. That's a huge number. But if you get rid of Trent Brown, you're going to save $11 million. You get rid of Ty Williams, you're going to save another $11 million. That's $22 million. And then if you look at the screen right now, Joyner's not on this starting lineup. So, I mean, you get rid of him, you're over that 26.5. And so, I mean, it's pretty much like asking you guys, would you trade Trent Brown, Ty Williams, and Joyner in order to get Sherman, Marcus May, and Leonard Williams? And then you draft that linebacker out of Notre Dame at 17, because I've been hearing a ton of talk about him. I've been seeing him projected on a lot of the draft boards coming to us at that 17 spot. Dude, it would push us over the damn top. I am telling you that right now. This defense would be so damn fast. And I get it. The defensive line looks a little bit rough. And we'd have to bring in like a true nose tackle if we did jump into the 3-4 kind of scheme. But, dude, look at that damn thing, man. I was thinking about it all freaking day. It's been driving me crazy. I finally put it together on paper. I was like, man, I got to bring this out there and show these guys what's up. So let me know what you guys think about it, man, because it pretty much it covers that free safety position that we're in dire need of. Marcus May is going to ask right around $8 million from everything that I read going in the free agency. Williams is asking 11.5, which it's a little bit high, but he's coming off like one of the best years that he's ever had. And then Sherman's going to be asking right around $7 million from what I've seen. And he's probably only going to want a 1-year, $7 million deal. So that would honestly would work out perfect. You get Marcus May for 2 to 3 years. You go ahead and sign Leonard Williams because he wants a long-term contract. Maybe he would take $1 million less and come in around that $10 million mark if you were able to stack him over like 4 years. I think that would be a huge move for us, man. And then you draft that linebacker. You already got rid of Trent Brown. So in the second round, you go ahead and pick up a right tackle. That position's filled, and then you just kind of keep building after that, man. I'm telling you, dude, this would look so damn sick, and it would be damn sideline to sideline. You'd be able to drop back. Abram would be able to float all over the field. Littleton would either be able to float all over the field, and then I was kind of going back and forth on Morrow. I think he would fit this scheme, but I'd really like to have somebody a little bit faster. If Javen White or Muse were able to fill that spot, I would be like truly in love with that. I'm not going to lie. But I think Morrow would be able to hold it down at least to start the season off. And I think Marcus May playing that free safety, just cover high spot, would be the perfect addition for this Gus Bradley defense. So Mayock, Bradley, man, if you are seeing this video, please, for the love of God, at least consider this. Or even shuffle it around because you could work this into a 4-3-2. But I understand a lot of you guys are going to be pissed because our net's not out there. But I mean, if I had to pick right now between Sherman and Arnett, I would let Sherman kind of coach him up a little bit, working behind him for one season, and then let him take that spot over. He kind of got thrown into it. He had the injury bug. He had an injury before the season even started. So it sucked to see that coming from him, but you got to give him a chance to kind of regroup, get his kind of shit together, have a dude like Sherman who's just like a complete vet that can just totally coach him and tutor him and still play at a high level, higher than Arnett was playing at when he was on the field. Dude, I'll take it all damn day, man, all damn day. All right, I got to get off my chest, man, because you guys know I get real excited when I start talking about this defense. So let's jump into the comments, man, see how you guys feel about this. Leonard, what's going on, man? Made it up first. Diego, what's good? Michael, hey, buddy, let's get, dude, I'm saying, man, this defense has me jacked. Gord, I hope you're above ground tonight. Mitchell, how are you doing, man? Glad you can make it out. Can you make a 4-3 setup with those players? I can. I could probably shuffle it around a little bit. I didn't, like, fully load all the whole defensive dudes that I had cut out. I'll put it together in the next day or two. I really think the 4-3 would still work with this completely well. It's just a matter of, I honestly would probably keep that rookie out of Notre Dame, and I'd start him over Morrow in that situation just because I'd like the way that it would look having him on the field, just with the speed that it brings and the fact that he can drop back and play that nickel spot if we had to. It helps free up Abram even more than he already will be in this defense. Oh, Edgar, what's good, man? I'm glad you can make it out. Trade Mariota to the Pats for a third. I really think they can get a third for him. I don't know if the Pats are going to be the answer for that. Edgar, dude, I'm telling you, man, this defense has me jacked out of my mind. Yours are great videos of Trent for sure, man. Dude, get rid of Trent for sure. It sucks to say, man, but the dude's only played what, 16 games in 2 seasons. So it's like 8 games a year, and we're paying him so much damn money. If we weren't paying him so much, I really wouldn't even care. But at the same time, since he is taking up like the second high, or shit, he might be the highest paid player on the offensive side of the football. You gotta be out there. You gotta be playing every damn week. In a heartbeat, let's make it happen. Rod, man, that's what I'm saying, dude. We could, and that's the thing. We can make this happen. Like, legitimately, on paper, through all the money, you'd have to make a few cuts that you might not want to make. But if you could bring in that, dude, look at this freaking defense, dude. We'd be lighting teams up with this. I like that guy from Notre, dude. Raider Riggs, man. I love that kid from Notre. He's so damn fast. Johnny Storm, what's going on, dude? Off season, Tom. You know that's right. Glad you made it back out to one, man. Anthony, what's going on? We'll be running a 4-3. We will be, dude. And I know that. I understand that, Anthony, completely. We're going to be running that 4-3. It's going to be the drop 3 single high coverage. But I just like the way this looks, man. I really do. I love the 3-4 defense. I always have. I know we're going to be running a 4-3. That's why I'm going to put the other look on it. But just setting this up, dude, just got me excited. It's the off season, so I'm going to do me out there. Bring in D. Johnson instead of May. I saw him, dude. They had pretty similar price points, so I'm not really worried about that. I looked at Simmons, too. Dude, Simmons going to be asking for the damn world. There's no chance we'll be able to afford him. Williams is a stew. Sherman, too much. Give him 5. Probably. I mean, I'm not going to argue with you on how much you would end up paying Sherman. I just know from the website I was looking at, like, he's going into free agency. He's looking for a $7 million contract. Playoff ready. Dude, you put this defense on the field with the offense that we have right now, I guarantee you that we're making the playoff. If Waddle's available, pick him up in the draft. We'll see if he falls, man. May is a monster. Dude, I really like May. I think he's just one of those, like, really good players that's been stuck on a shit team. 17, Biff Waddle available, picking him up. You think so, man? Right, 17, you take him right there. Oh, Rick, what's going on? I like May a lot. There's a lot of people talking May up. And really, his price tag's not too high. And we need that single high safety position. And he can give that to us. Trade 17 in a 3rd round for Quentin Williams. Dude, I really think you can keep Quentin Williams. Yeah, possible, man. Let's go. Oh, Mike, what's up, dude? Where'd you make it out of the show? Let's go, Bears. Let's see what the Bears are going to end up doing. You guys might end up landing Mariota. Wouldn't that be nice for you? No, I don't think he's even available. No, I don't think he is either. We need a D, bro. Dude, Big Drox, I'm telling you, we need a defense more than anything else. But we can get it. We can get it this offseason if we play our damn cards right, man. Giovanni, what's happening? This would be a nice deep, dude. I appreciate it, man. This defense would be legit as hell. If I were Quentin Williams, I'd be ecstatic to be playing for Coach. Dude, I'll give you that, dude. Where do you think this D ranks in the top 15? Something like that. This defense right here, it would at least put you in the top 20, and that's all I want. It's just a top 20 defense. I'm not even asking for the world out there. Just give me a top 20 defense, and I think everything else will end up falling into place. Get rid of Mariota and Trent for sure. Dude, you throw Mariota into this, because what? He's getting $11 million next year. Dude, right there, you're over $30 million. You could bring in all these dudes and not lose any of your starters except for Trent Brown and Joyner. Joyner's getting replaced by May. Trent Brown can get replaced in the 2nd round of that draft. I'm telling you he can. And at least have somebody that's going to be available to play week in and week out. And then Ty Williams hasn't played for us in over a year, man. It's been like a year and a half since that dude hit the field. And then you got plenty of money stacked up. You can still go out there, get good under contract, restructure Carr's contract, and get him re-signed to another deal, and everything will be looking straight up. Raider Rick, where's Tack? Tack was out there. I had Tack in my video the other night. I had him starting over Mad Max. I thought he'd work well into the rotation. I think if he does stay on this team, you're going to see a true competition between Mad Max and Tack to see who wins that starting end spot. And I really think it won't matter, because if Tack wins it, I think Max Crosby will be a hell of a lot better playing in that situational kind of, or the situation that we bring Key in, to where he's just going for the all-out blitz. He doesn't have to worry about containing the run. But if you put him in a 3-4, he doesn't have to worry about containing that run, because you're going to have Maru or Littleton riding over his back and Abram floating the field from side to side, and they're going to help secure that run game as well. I'll be so mad if the Pats get Marcus Mariota. Pizza, I'd be so happy. I'd be calling you every day, just laughing in your face. Let Morrow walk. Dude, Morrow, I don't think we're going to let Morrow walk. I think he really made a huge improvement for us. I don't think he's going to cost us too much money. I could see him sticking around just because he's been with the team. He understands what Gruden wants. He played pretty damn good for us last year. I think this D will rank top 12. this D would definitely be, it would be up there, man. I'm telling you, if these guys came together, they gelled. I think just we'd be able to take the deep ball away from a lot of teams. We'd be able to take the run game away from a lot of teams on a consistent basis. And I think when we did get into those play actions, when the running back came out of the backfield, just Littleton and Abram being able to float with them would end up making a world of difference, man. Like a world of difference. Jason, what's happening, man? Zaven Collins is a can't miss if he falls to 17th, can play outside linebacker, defensive end, or the dude has a motor and a high IQ. Jason, I completely agree with you. I just do not see that dude dropping to 17. Every board I've seen has him going around that 10 to 12 spot. In the bottom left corner at Raider Ricks. Oh, must have missed something there. Appreciate it. Thanks for covering me there, Diego. What about the other guy from San Fran that wants out? I'll have to look into that. I really don't know. Instead Sherman. Instead of Sherman. I'm not sure that other dude's name. I'm not going to lie to you. I kind of hate the 49ers, so I don't follow him too close. 4-3, multiple in hearing. 4-3, multiple in hearing here in Vegas. Anthony, dude, it's going to end up being a 4-3. I'm not going to lie to you. It's going to be a 4-3 defense. But it does, dude, you could draw this thing up as a 3-4, and it looks damn good. And that 3-4 transition into a dime with the secondary that we have looks damn good too, man. You know damn well I'm going to be drawing these up all offseason. So, I don't know. A 3-4 that drops into a dime package instead of a 4-3 that drops into a nickel. This team's kind of built for that right now. If we can just make up on that defensive line, man. May is so good. No, dude, May is a beast in Madden, like a straight beast. Oh, Joseph from Texas. I do like that dude. Oh, Andrew, what's up, man? I'm glad you make it out to the show. Diego, I like him too, man. He had a one-handed interception and the butt pick. Yes, he did. Get Patrick Peterson. Need help on the outside to step up the D. I thought about that, man, but Patrick Peterson, I'm not going to take anything away from that. Dude's played at a consistently high level for year after year, but he's getting up there. I'd rather see us bring in some, and Peterson would do the same thing, but I'd rather have Sherman. I really think Sherman would work with these guys better than Peterson would. I know I'm going to catch a lot of shit for that, but it is what it is. Gardaloo, what's up, man? It's been a minute. How are you getting May and for how much? I'm getting May through free agency. He's looking for about $8 million, and I will take that. I will take that all damn day. If he wants $8 million, he'd probably want like a 2-year deal, so you'd probably be looking at right around that $15 to $16 million mark. I'd take that in a heartbeat because Gus Bradley needs that single high safety over the top, and Marcus May can be that dude for us. Oh, Dave, what's good, dude? I'm glad you can make it to the show. I still don't understand why we don't move Joyner to safety. And I really think that's part of, Jason, I really think that's part of Gus Bradley's plan. And I really didn't stick him in this lineup because when I did, I didn't like the way that it looked, to be completely honest with you. I understand he stepped up. He played a hell of a lot better last season. He's taken up a big chunk of change for the performance that he's putting out. If Gus Bradley can change him around, and then you put him at that single high safety instead of Marcus May, at that point, that's kind of what you're asking. That's what you're asking to happen. Would you make that change or would you not? You do know we can get all those players on the defense and still get Watson. I don't like when people cry and say if we get rid of Carr, we can't get a defense. Yeah, we can't. Travis, I agree with you, man. If you look at the numbers, if you make the cuts on this team, you're wide open. You could still go out there and get Watson. My biggest problem with Watson is whenever they were talking about the Raiders, they're talking about 4 first-round picks. They're talking about the Raiders trading Carr for 2 first-round picks, us giving up 17, and then giving up our pick for the next year. And that's crazy. You can't give away 4 first-round picks for a freaking quarterback who could bust his Achilles in the first play of the game and then just be done. It's too much. They're asking too much. And from everything I've seen, dude, the Texans have zero interest in trading damn Watson. Why would they? If I was Watson, I'd personally sit out for a season just to get out of that shithole, but that is what it is. Gordon, I appreciate it, man. He can play strong safety if needed too. Yes, he can. Dave, what's going on with you, man? Joku, get me Williams. Dude, Tupac, get me Williams on this team. I'm telling you right now, he wanted to be a damn Raider, man. When you have somebody that's at that talent level that wants to be a Raider, and we had a shot, we just going past them. I don't think I'd trade 4 first for it. There's no chance in hell I would give up 4 first-round picks for Watt. You're blowing my mind. Lenny, what's going on, man? Everything on paper always looks good. Unfortunately, performance on the field is what counts. I.e. Littleton. Lenny, I'm not going to argue with you, man, because you sat here with me all through last offseason looking at this defense on paper, and it looked damn good. And it shit the bed. There's no other way to say it. It came out there. It regressed from the 2019 to the 2020 season. It just blows my freaking mind. So, I don't know. You're right about that. But I really think that the players that are on this board right now would look a hell of a lot better, and we'd be so much faster than we are right now. We need to draft Morrig. That's our guy. Dave, I've seen that a good bit too. Do we have the money for Williams? You have the money for Williams if you get rid of Tyrell Williams and you get rid of Trent Brown. And honestly, you could make some other little moves, but if you got rid of Joyner on top of that because you were bringing in May, you'd have the money completely freed up to sign all three of these guys. You draft that linebacker in the first round at 17. Second round, you take a right tackle, and you're looking pretty damn good, man. Tech won't win it. I live in Atlanta, and trust me, he won't win it. Dude, Tech hated Atlanta. Mike, you know, I've been watching Tech too. He was not happy there from the beginning of it. Depends on the familiarity with the scheme too. Yes, that goes a long, long way. Oh, Snide, what's happening, dude? You presented 3 great cuts and 3 great additions. Agree with the GM's hypotheticals 100%. Snide, man, I'm glad you can make it out. Welcome to the show, dude. I like Trayvon. A lot of people have been talking Trayvon up. Draft picks for Mariota is all I'm doing. If anything, I'll take that. If you can get draft picks for Mariota, I would take that all damn day. But I do not want to take a 4th or a 5th for Mariota. At that point, I'd rather keep him as our backup quarterback and just pay him that money. But in a situation like this, you end up getting rid of Mariota. You got money for days, and then you can re-sign anybody you wanted. It just kind of sucks to say, but if you can get a 3rd for him, I'd take it all damn day, dude. All damn day. Oh, Party, what's going on, man? Saw the post, Diego. Totally agree. A lot of people do. Trent Brown is the elephant in the room. Trent Brown, the dude can't stay healthy, man. And I've said it before. If you look at Trent Brown when he was in New England, that dude he wasn't like cut, but the dude was like slim. He was ready to play. And then if you take like his picture from when he left New England and then his picture when he came to Oakland, which is now Las Vegas, the dude put on like freaking 60 pounds, man. You can't do that shit to your knees and expect everything to work out. We should overspend and bring in Cat Williams, big Cat Williams. Dude, I don't think it would be overspended, but I don't know, man. You think we should switch to a 3-4 though? I personally love the 3-4 defense. Like I really do. I think the majority of teams you've seen over the years have slowly started to transition to it. It's definitely the majority of the defenses in the NFL right now are running a 3-4 as opposed to the 4-3, just because it's so much more geared towards the passing games. And then you get these high-speed linebackers. It can take games over, dude. We saw it last night. I see. What up, Joku43? Oh, Raider Ridge, what's happening, man? I'm glad you can make it out. Do you think we make the playoffs? It's all going to depend on what the changes that we make in this offseason. I really think Gus Bradley is going to make a difference for this defense. If John Gruden and Derek Carr can't figure out what the hell they're doing in the red zone and we keep settling for field goals, then no, we won't. But if we can end up getting in the house and putting up points, then if we can get a defense that actually can keep a team under 30 points, I think we'll be just fine. And then yes, I do. We finally got a competent, accountable defensive coordinator. That is a very welcome change. Somebody that's not going to throw his players underneath the damn bus every week. Knowing Gruden, we may keep Trent Brown for one more year. That is a very, very fair statement, Jason. Part of me does not doubt that at all from everything that Gruden says. But I sat there for a whole offseason watching Gruden talk about how Khalil Mack is the future and we're going to do everything in our power to sign him and he's the greatest player out there just to set him up to get traded off this damn team. Seth, what's going on, man? I'm glad you can make it to the show, dude. It's been a minute since I talked to you. Bradley runs a 4-3 base defense with a different coverage scheme, not like Gunther's coverage scheme. That's the only change. It's mainly a run-stopping defensive scheme with the extra man in the box. It is. Watch, you're 100% right. And that's dropping Watts, or it's dropping Abram into the box, but then you have to bring in that single coverage, single high safety into the back. And I'm telling you right now, Heath cannot fill that spot. Harris cannot fill that spot. I have my doubts that Joyner could fill that spot. That's why you have to make a move, get those dudes gone, and bring in somebody like Marcus May or somebody like Simmons could fill that spot, dude. But that dude's asking so much damn money, it's unreal. We better make the playoffs. Nation is getting restless. You're damn straight about that. I like the veteran safety, but I think we'll still draft a free safety in the first round or two. It's a must. Raider Ricks, I'm not going to lie about that. I think that's probably true. I could see it maybe happening in the 3rd or 4th if we went out there and got somebody like Marcus May, just because you're going to have to fill that tackle position and you're going to have to get that linebacker in that first round, man. And, man, every year I talk about how we need a linebacker in the first round and get one of these damn impact linebackers. It never happens. So there's a good chance it doesn't happen this year, and this whole defense I put together is just a complete dream shit show out there. Where the Raiders, Gruden's going to pick O-line in the first round. Very, very possible, man. Actually, I think Bradley's scheme is primarily 4-3, but it can be hybrid type if needed. It is primarily a 4-3. That is a straight fact. I know I've confused some people with this. Go into the 3-4. I just like the way it looks, man. I really think it would fit this defense incredibly well. Joyner isn't worth the cleats he's getting cooked in. No, he's not, dude. That's a big chunk of change. And that's what I'm saying, dude. You cut Trent Brown, you cut Ty Williams, you cut Joyner, you have plenty of money to bring these three dudes on. You draft that linebacker in the first, and your defense is looking sick as shit, man. I'm not even going to lie about that. Micah Parsons or Owasu, dude, I like Parsons. I would take Jeremiah first, though. What do you think about you think we're signing Sherman? Oh, man, I'm telling you, dude, I really think we are going to sign Sherman. I know it was just kind of talk on that show that him and Gruden were going back and forth, and we're probably, because we're the Raiders, we're going to catch a little bit of hell for that. I don't think they're going to strip a draft pick for it. I've heard a lot of people talking about that, but I could see maybe a fine coming down. But if we don't sign Sherman, you won't hear another damn word about it. It'll all depend on if Sherman comes to this team. I just think he's a good fit. I think he's the kind of guy that Gruden wants to bring on. Parson will likely be gone by then. Yes, I would agree with that. I put Crosby at the Leo position. I'll give you that. I will give you Crosby at that Leo position. I was just kind of working through. I had Tack in there. I honestly put Beasley in there for a minute, even though I hate that dude. But I just kind of thought that maybe with the veteran leadership coming off one of those edges would help. It just didn't work, man. The speed kind of killed it for me. The cap is limited. We can't afford it. The cap continues to shrink. No, dude, if the cap continues to go down, this whole thing is going to go out the damn window so quick. Like, so quick. That is what it is. But if you can make the right cuts, and I'm talking 3 players, dude. You're cutting 3 dudes who have not performed for this team at a high level at all, and then we cut them when we could bring on 3 players that have performed well over the year, and I'll take that all damn day. Carr isn't going anywhere. No, Carr's not going any damn where. Like, it would be I'd be shocked, like shocked out of my damn mind. He seemed interested in chatting with Gruden. He did seem interested in chatting with Gruden out there. But I think he's really interested in chatting with anybody that's willing to cough up that $7 million for him. Rick, dude, this defense feels good, man. Hybrid D is the way to go. Mix it up. Have the guy who can do. Yes, thank you, Mike. Thank you. You have to win with the passing game taken off in the NFL. You have to. You have to be able to have those guys that can drop and just take the passing game away, dude. We saw what happened. I don't know, we keep bringing it up, but we saw what happened last night. You get a guy like Mahomes, you take away his pass game completely, you put a bunch of pressure on him, all of a sudden they have to rely on their run game. You eat that up a few times, that game's over. Like, over. 4-1s is way too, dude. 4-1s is insane. Sign Melvin Ingram. He's too injury prone for me, man. That's the only thing that I worry about with him. Oh, Stephon, what's going on, dude? Rumors that Luke Kuechly is coming back. I think it would be great in our scheme. Be worth going after. Dope channel, by the way. Dude, I'm telling you, if Kuechly came back and was decided that he wasn't retired, I would take that in a damn heartbeat. He was one of my favorite players to ever come through the NFL. I'd be happy as hell if that happened. We need a taller cornerback and a tall safety. I'll give you that. I really thought Isaiah Johnson was going to fill one of those roles for us, and it just hasn't worked out. Now I'm really worried about that kid even staying on this damn team. And then the safety position, that's why I have my doubts. Like, I have my doubts about Joyner. And then we brought in Amik, and everybody's like, Amik's going to take Joyner's job. I'm like, dude, Amik is smaller than Joyner. He's going to get eaten alive out there by these bigger dudes. And, I mean, we saw it happen. Sadly, we saw that shit happen. I want to see Watson sit at home this season watching his team lose. I honestly wouldn't mind that, dude. If he truly wants out of Houston, he'll take a year off. And they will. They'll cut him loose. They'll have no other choice. Let Ty, Will, Brown, Joyner go free up a bit of cap space. Dave, you let all those dudes go, and you got money to do whatever you want to do this offseason, even if the cap does shrink, because you're letting go of talented players that are costing you a bunch of money out there. We have no use for Joyner rather than just plug in anyone else. J-Dog, I'll give you that, man. So might as well take that hit, save that money, give it to Marcus May. You end up, if you paid Marcus May what Joyner's making, you'd have $3 million left over, but you'd have a younger, more efficient safety. You can play that single high for you, man. You take that shit all day. And then we still have guys like Muse and White, who really, Muse and White in this 3-4 system, I honestly like more because it takes advantage of their speed to where they can kind of work kind of sideline to sideline and not be forced into doing one thing every single play. And I think it would be huge for us, man. We need to get rid of Trent Brown for sure. I see no future there. I really don't either, man. I'm not going to lie. Snide, you'll love this take. We should keep Carr one more year. At the very least, probably 2 seasons. Then we need to get a D. or get the D and the defensive coordinator on the same page, and Carr's contract is cheap. I'll give you that, Snide. I'll tell you right now, if this defense gets to be a top 20 defense and Carr does not get us to the playoffs, at that point I will be done with Carr, man. We hated Tack here. Everybody hated Tack there because Tack was not happy there. First round picks not guaranteed to pan out right away at all, or dude, with the way that it's been going for us, I'll tell you right now, our first round draft picks, they've worked, but they have not been like, I don't know, everybody wants like that superstar out of the first round. You're not always going to get that, man, especially with the way that the shit went this past offseason with all this COVID crap. So, Jason, I agree with you, but I really think if you bring in that linebacker from Notre Dame, you kind of have him sandwiched between Kwiatkowski and Littleton, or you put him on that outside spot where Morrow is, and you have him between Kwiatkowski and Sherman. They're going to have him in the right spot every damn time, and then it's just going to be his instinct that takes over that'll get us through. Joyner played okay some games, but cost too much. That's it, dude. By the end of the season, he was looking damn good. Our D will be fire. If we pull the right moves, our D will be looking damn good. Bob, what's going on, dude? Still playing glory of Kansas City's loss. That said, it all looks reasonable and doable. I'm worried that Sherman might lose his step. Bradley has to do work. I have been worried about Sherman losing a step, but at the same time, if Sherman's in there and he does look like he's lost a step, Arnett's still a damn good player, man. Let Sherman start the season. If he gets a little banged up, he's still been working with Mullen. He's been working with Arnett. He's been working with Nixon. Those guys can slowly start to work into that position. I really think that's kind of the thing that Sherman's looking for at this point in his career, where he can come in, be the starter, mentor these young kids, slowly start to take a step back, and then when you get into the playoffs, all of a sudden Sherman's back on fresh legs, taking you through that run. Dude, that's huge, man. Like, huge. I like Kenny Britt. Dude, a lot of people have been talking about KJ Britt. Like, a lot of people, man. It's K'Wan Williams. I like how the Raiders post put out the meme of the Kansas City, just went to Tampa Bay to kick 3 field goals. I saw that, dude. That cracked me up. Mariota and Mad Max to Chicago for Mac on a second rounder. Chris, dude, you bring Mac back onto this team with the money that he's getting paid right now in a trade, you can blow all this shit right out the window because all your money's going towards that. Like, all of it. And that is the last damn thing this team needs right now. You got a better chance of Carr going to Chicago than you got Mac coming back to Vegas. We need a tall cover safety and one more tall outside corner. I'm not arguing with you, Watts, like, at all. Tampa's D last night was freaking insane. Like, insane. Tampa's D played the best game of the year for them. We need a pass rush and the linebackers that can cover. Also looking for the Chiefs that we need. Dude, I'm telling you right now, if you look at that Tampa Bay defense, Shaq Barrett and Devin White, they won that damn game last night. And that is why I love to seeing this 3-4 package, man. Because if you have 3 guys that can get some kind of pressure on the quarterback, you have linebackers that can go sideline to sideline and then still play the run. And still, they were getting picks last night. They were getting sacks last night because when you're running the 3-4, you have no idea which linebacker's coming and which one's not. You can cheat everybody to the line and drop everybody back real fast. Nobody knows what the hell's happening, dude. It gives you so much more what's the damn word? I don't even know the damn word. So you get flexibility to be able to bring different packages on the field, but still have it look the exact same, the exact same, to where the quarterback doesn't know what the hell's going on. We have the biters to contend for a top 10 defense. No more time for Gruden to sit around with these young players to make an impact. Championship or bust. Trade for Quentin Williams. Man, Jason, I'll give you that, dude. Burning from Ohio State is legit. I'll have to look more into him. I really don't know him off the top of my head, Watts. I'm not going to lie. Mac is only getting traded for a top-tier quarterback, not Mariota. Sorry, Bears fan. Again, I think Quentin Williams is not available. If we were, I think we would be pumping for... Dude, I don't think he's going anywhere, dude. I don't think he is available. I think you are right about that. If you're talking about a trade package to put together for Quentin Williams, you're talking about giving away the damn world again. A man can dream? Yes, he can. Yes, he can. You're looking at a dream right here on the screen right now. Fine, you could have Peterman. Yeah, dude. Peterman's the GOAT. Stick Peterman out there. You'll be just fine. Peterman would probably be just about the same as Mitch Trubisky. Ruggs ain't going to be the guy. He's not the number one. Edwards still needs a year or two to develop in the Pro Bowler. We need a number one wide receiver who can throw the ball besides Renfro. Dave, I am not going to argue with you about that at all, as much as I hate to say it. Ruggs is Ruggs needs to put in some work. I understand he graded himself D-, blah, blah, blah. We can go on and on about that. Ruggs cannot get off the damn line. And then in Gruden's system, Ruggs is just a deep threat, and that's screwing him too. Ruggs can be a hell of a lot more than just your deep threat running down the field. I will tell you right now, that is one of the major things that pissed Cooper off when he left this team, and he openly said it. He's like, I'm not being used correctly. I can see that same shit happening to Ruggs, to where he just continues to get frustrated, and then it doesn't work out. As far as Edwards go, a lot of people are expecting him to make a huge jump going into next season. I think you're right. I do not see him making that huge jump. But if you're talking about making these cuts, you can cut a dude, or you can trade a dude like Marcus Mariota, and then maybe that's the reason we re-signed Peterman. And then just the Marcus Mariota money frees you up the ability to bring in like a T.Y. Hilton, because that's kind of the same level of pay grade right there. And that would honestly be looking pretty good. Then you have that number one. I understand like Aguilar's not a number one. T.Y. Hilton at this point is not a number one, but it gives you that guy that's going to be drawing the attention to let a guy like Ruggs free up, to let a guy like Edwards make an impact, and to keep the middle of the field open for Waller. And I'm going to make a video about this, dude, but I've really been thinking about moving Waller to an outside wide receiver position, letting Foster kind of get in there and taking over that tight end spot. And I know it sucks because you could do a lot of different things with Waller, but if you get into some certain packages where you have Waller lined up on the outside, you have Foster Moreau on the field, you could still have Renfro and Ruggs out there, and then still have Jake. Dude, you'd be looking damn good. That would be a fast package. And then at that situation, you get Waller singled up one-on-one against the cornerback on the outside. That's lights out, dude. That is lights out at that point. We don't need Ruggs to be a number one. No, we do not need Ruggs to be a number one. Skip down here for a minute. Hope Carr has the top 5 quarterback stats in this year's showdown. Dude, I've been waiting for it for a long time, Victor. His stats continue to get better and better underneath Gruden. He needs consistency in his wide receiver room. I think he has that right now. He needs consistency on that offensive line, which he has not had. Our offensive line, when they're on paper, they are awesome. They have never played 2 games, or they played 2 games back-to-back, but they've never played a third as a full unit since this unit has been together. You can't have that shit, man. It tears a team apart. We've seen it time and time again. Wally, what's happening, man? I'm glad you can make it to the show. We should draft the defensive tackle in the first round. I'll give you, if the right one's there, I would take that, Anthony. Oh, Costas, what's going on? Amik didn't play enough to perform. He needs Bart. Yeah, dude, I'll give you that 805. A lot of these rookies that came out, they did not get the play time that they deserved. They came in later in the season. Honestly, you didn't see them really even start to take the field in a repetitive fashion until Marinelli started to take over, and Gunther's ass was finally off this team. Gunther set these rookies back and these young kids like Nixon and Isaiah Johnson back like a good year or two. And it sucks that I have to say that, but we all saw it, man. It sucks. 4-1 is insane. Get rid of Trent Brown, Mariota, and Williams. That's all the money you need right there. What do you think about putting Marcus Williams instead of May and letting Morrow go to work? Go walk and drafting Moses. Adrian, I would take that in a heartbeat. I just don't know if that would happen. I'd have to check the money as far as Marcus Williams goes. It would be more, dude, it would be a hell of a lot faster. And I am all about speed right now, especially with the division that we play in. Trent's got to go. I agree with that just for a financial standpoint. Ruggs was in the weight room today and on his TikTok, so I'm not tripping. Dude, if he can put on that size, go out there and work with Renfro, get those initial 1 or 2 steps to get you off the line, that dude is going to be a damn superstar. If Moses is available in the second, I'm down. If he's available in the second, you better take his ass. If this isn't the AB, this isn't AB of the defense, what do you think about getting Kellen Mond in the 4th or 5th this year? I would take that, Caden. I would take that in a heartbeat, to be completely honest with you. If he dropped to the 4th, I would take him right there. Which prospects, running backs, do you have us in the 4th, 6th rounds? I'll have to look into that, Jason. I'm not going to lie. I've been going through the draft boards. I have not made it that far down just because I like to look at each individual position as I'm dropping through these boards. I don't know, dude. Part of me wants to bring in just not a veteran running back, but just somebody like a Leonard Fournette type, or not even really Gurley. Gurley kind of pisses me off just because I know he's going to end up being injury prone. I think it'd be a good spell back, but I think he's going to end up costing you a little bit more money than what he's actually worth. Michael Carter, that's one of the... Oh, from Buffalo, some of those dudes. If we cut Trent, draft a tackle in the first, bet. If we cut Trent, there's a real possibility we take that tackle in the first. But I'm telling you right now, if this Jeremiah kid's on the board in the first round at 17 and we draft an offensive lineman, I'm going to lose my fucking mind. I apologize for cussing, dude, but I'm going to lose my mind. This draft board, from everything that I've seen as far as offensive linemen go, from rounds 1 to 3, it's pretty stacked. Like, you have your elite guys at the top, but then you still have good damn offensive linemen all the way through that third round. You can pick up a right tackle in the second and have a good quality player coming in this draft. Our offense is too elite for Carr to fail. If our Carr fails in this offense, then he is the problem. But until that point, I'm going to keep putting this shit on Gruden and his shitty-ass red zone calling. Carter's going to get drafted early, maybe second round. TB goes, Williams goes, Joyner goes, Aguilar goes unless the price is reasonable. Sign Good, sign Morrow. We have to get Morrow, or we have to get Good signed to a contract before we can keep moving on too much. Oh, Cosme out of Texas, you're the second person to put that name out there. Man, if Ruggs gets bigger and stronger, he'll be unstoppable. And if he's willing to put in that work, dude, you've seen these guys change through an offseason of coming out and being willing to put in that work and really make everything work. Bro, we have Jacobs, Waller, Ruggs, get double teamed. Someone's got to be open. At that point, it's either going to be Renfro or it's going to be Edwards. One of those dudes should be wide. I like Nixon in the second. I'd like to see if our own Nixon can pan out, man. Who is this guy on cam with the blue shirt? Tragedy, man. I had some meetings this morning. I had to shave my beard off. I hate not having a beard. I feel like a little damn kid again. But it is what it is, man. You got to put on that professional face from time to time. $500 million for Mahomes did nothing at the garbage old line. That's what happens. You give your quarterback $500 million, and then one of your offensive linemen gets hurt. You're screwed. Leonard Williams, I'll take it, man. I like him, man. Probably not at that nose tackle position. I was just kind of drawing this thing up. I'll take a wide receiver, Trent Williams, $7 million pay cut, dude. Oh, you'll take Ty Williams, $7 million pay. Dude, I don't know. I'll take that all damn day. If we can get that money back, I'll take it. We need to win now while Waller is in his prime. Dude, if we waste Waller, I will be pissed about that. Like, straight pissed. Crosby playing 3-4 end. D-Guess, I was just drawing this up, man. Honestly, if we did get into like this true 3-4, you'd probably end up having Williams play one outside. I really think Farrell would fit this 3-4 scheme incredibly well. You'd have to bring in a true, like, nose tackle to kind of close that gap. Hankins cannot be that guy. You'd have to go out there and get somebody. But honestly, just having Farrell, Crosby, Williams, Arden Key would probably be gone, but you still have Beasley in this rotation. You'd still have oh, dude, that white guy that totally let me down for the entire season. Even though, God, I can't believe I forgot his name right now. I was just talking about him earlier. Wasted a draft pick a second. Yeah, dude, Bowden was a wasted draft pick. Bradley might like McMillan for the run skills. I'll tell you, dude, I really like Raekwon. I had Raekwon where Morrow is for a good part of this video. And then for a minute there, I had Raekwon actually playing next to Rukowski. And I had Jeremiah playing that outside spot. I really like the way that looked. I'm hoping Raekwon can stick on this team, man. Aaron Jones and Jacobs. Shit, dude. You're out of your mind. I would love every second of that, but there's no chance that happens. What if Williams is willing to take a pay cut? I would take him back on a heartbeat, dude. If he was willing to take like a reasonable pay cut, I really like Ty Williams. Those 5 games Ty Williams showed out. He proved that he could do everything that Aguilar could do. But if you look at Ty Williams, you look at Aguilar, neither one of them, dude, are catching like the little slant routes over the middle. They're bringing you the deep ball. They're not giving you that, or they're giving you the stretch the field aspect. They're not giving you that number one wide receiver, play after play, making those short plays, getting those possession balls. That's really what I thought Edwards was going to be on this team. So, I don't know. Part of me would really like to see, like, Williams and Aguilar back on this team. There's just no chance that happens with the money, dude. It's stupid. Let him walk. From everything I've heard, Ty Williams has already gone off this team. Jones going to want a ball, dude. Jones is going to want that damn ball every damn plane. Or every damn time. Sign Jamal Williams instead. That's possible, dude. Tack McKinley. I got a soft spot for Tack, dude. I really think Tack's going to turn some shit around. Raiders ain't got the money to pay Jones. There's no chance we got the money to pay Jones. McMillan played good from what I'd seen. I like McMillan. A lot of people give him shit because he missed that goal line tackle, but that was like only the third time the dude had been on the field for the entire season. I really like what Raekwon brings to this team. I really think Raekwon and Morrow and Muse and White, it's going to make a competition in this linebacker room. But if you end up getting rid of a guy like Wilbur, you're going to be able to keep all these guys, and then you have that solid depth at that linebacker position. We're finally getting to a point to where if we bring in like a solid defensive line piece, then we have like a solid rotation. And then we just have to kind of figure out our linebackers or our cornerbacks and our safeties. And if you keep Heath around, if you get another safety in free agency, you keep Heath around, your safeties are pretty much covered. That quarterback position pretty much has me a little stuck, dude. Your tack love is ridiculous. Dude, You know as much as I do that Tech freaking hated Atlanta. Hated it with a passion. He didn't like these players. He didn't like the coaching staff. He did not play to his top level. He played for his top level for 1 year, and then he was like, all right, screw this. Dude, he wanted gone. I'll take it, man. Littleton will step up next year. I'm counting on Littleton having a big year, man. Yeah, they should have gotten Dillon. Why can't Greg Olson use Marcus Mariota in 3rd and 4th down? Because I know I cut that off early. Greg Olson is a freaking puppet that will do whatever Gruden says. Greg Olson has no other job on this team than to talk to Gruden or to talk to Carr when Gruden can't. It sucks, and I hate it, man. I really wish we'd just bring out a true offense coordinator to this team. Gruden's ego will never let that happen. That is what it is. I say give Tech a shot. Me too. I'm hoping he sticks around because Olson is a bum. Thank you. Olson, yes, thank you, dude. Diego, dude, yes. Greg, I hate Olson with a passion, like with a passion. You get paid, play for the future, yes. Move Farrell to the inside. I had Farrell lined up on that inside. I really like Farrell lined up on the inside, Dave. I've talked about that many times before. I think he looks damn good out there. Or when he's playing that inside spot, especially if you put Farrell on the inside and then you have somebody like Tech that can play that outside spot, and then you still have Mad Max on the other side or Beasley coming on that other side, and then you have Hankins playing that middle to kind of stuff the run. It looks damn good in a 4-3-2. I'm not going to lie to you. I just wanted to be able to bring in that extra linebacker and just show the speed that we could have and then still be able to contain the run, but have these guys that can keep up with the big-ass tight ends that we're playing with every year. Get a beast nose tackle? We don't have one. That's it. We do not have one. We have to get one. I always hated Olsen. Dude, I hate Olsen. I hated him the first time he was here. I hate him again now that he's back. Okay. Having a tryout with the Ravens. Oh, I missed something. Who's going to the Ravens? I'll skip that. All right, man. That's pretty much what I have for you guys tonight. I just want to come out and show you guys this defense, kind of get your thoughts on it, see what you thought about it. I will break it down. I'm going to break down a few different offenses too, but I want to show this as a 4-3, so I'll probably do that in the next day or two. I won't be around this weekend because it's the father-daughter dance, and I'm taking my little girl out on Saturday night just to have a good old time. So until next time, guys, I'm Son Joku. Thank you all so much for coming out tonight. I really do appreciate it. If you could please click that like button on your way out, it really does help me out and keep me growing. But until next time, man, we will see you guys later.